Hi guys, this time I would like to make my reaction video of one the most famous anti-vegans on YouTube, which is sv3rige, and here is his video why I'm no longer vegan, my ex-vegan story, and video has plenty of views, so I think it's good to review this video by someone who used to be on a vegan diet for 3 years and by someone who used to be also on the raw carnivore and primal diet for 3 years and now is back to veganism. So it's me, and let me review it. And I would like to also to apologize you that I'm not a native English speaker, and I struggle to talk on YouTube a little bit in English, which is not a big issue in my daily life, but here it's a little bit terrible. But I hope you're gonna understand my point and my conclusions and my perspective also. So this is my experience. Let's see what he's talking here.
Everyone, it's time to tell my ex-vegan story and why I make these anti-vegan videos. It's August 2014. I was into sun gazing for a while already, and most of those people are all about reducing your food to a minimum. My girlfriend at the time was a vegetarian, and the people...
All this sounds so strange, like, it doesn't sound even real. Sun gazing people. I've been in so many places, I never found like groups doing it or something. I never heard about it. And I used to do sun gazing, which was only, sometimes sitting in the morning or during sunset or sunrise, and watching the sun, and that's it. It doesn't cause anything.
I was surrounded by were leftists, anarchists.
So also, he is trying here to make people believe that vegans are leftists and communists. And this is what many people also say after, that veganism is connected with communists strictly. It's not true. I know a lot of vegans, I travel many countries, I met a lot of people who are into this lifestyle, and they are not only hippie, they are not only people with tattoos, but there is a lot of people who are businessmen, the people who are well educated, the people who are normal, regular people, like average people, not into any kind of movements. Just these people are against animal cruelty. So that's it. He's trying to make people thinking this way. He's trying to make people to stay away from veganism. So before they even touch this topic, before they even gonna try.
They're quite often into veganism and vegetarianism. They make these vegan meals in the afternoon.
So as I said, also I know so many vegan people, and I've met only one guy or two guys maybe who are doing some sun gazing, but in a way I told you here. So every other person, so many vegans, they don't even know what is this.
You gotta understand that when you're into sun gazing, it makes absolute sense to reduce the highest energy foods, which are animal foods. And
highest energy foods. This is also, he said animal food. Let's use the real name, because, when I take a bottle, it's a bottle. I don't have to use different names. So this dead animals, because this is the animals which are cut in pieces, and on the plate are just dead animals. So he said this dead animals are, the highest energy food. How it's possible? Common sense should tell everybody it's not possible. It's something strange about this.
Even vegans agree with this. The Chinese call it qi, even though it doesn't make any sense at all. You stop eating land meat, then sea meat, and then dairy and eggs, and technically you go vegan.
It's not this way. Me personally, I went vegan after I watched Gary Yourofsky's speech, and in this speech he showed some footages from places, from farms and from slaughterhouses, and all this. It was like 1 hour or maybe 2 hours speech. I just stopped eating animal product. I couldn't just eat it anymore, and most of the people gonna do it. So another thing is he is telling people about vegan agenda, and I believe this like native person, because it made sense for me, but now it doesn't anymore, because if there is vegan agenda, they're gonna show to people these footages, and many people would stop. They will shoot this. They will show these footages everywhere around. They will show it on television and all the mainstream. But you're not gonna see this. You're gonna see pictures of happy cow. You're gonna see cartoons. You're gonna see dancing cow, or you're gonna see things like this on the billboards. You're not gonna see anything about this. This is nobody gonna show it, because they don't want people to find this connection. What is this on my plate coming from?
But in these 5 months where I was technically on a vegan.
And another thing is, so people go vegan many times just overnight. It's not like if you're gonna quit one day this, one day this, one day this. This is when someone is doing diet, and veganism is not a diet, and I didn't understand it even a few days ago. Even if I used to be a vegan before, for a few years, now I understand, because to make this lifestyle, to give up meat, eggs and dairy, you must to have a reason. If you don't have this reason behind, for me now it's this ethical reason, and this ethical reason gonna keep me in this lifestyle for sure. So if you don't have this reason behind, of course you're not gonna stay on this lifestyle, because why? Who likes to be on a diet? And me, I don't want also ever to promote people this vegan diet. This is not the way. People not gonna become vegans. I was trying to coach people before, a few years ago, to go vegan. If they didn't have this ethical, ethical reason, they usually stop this vegan plant-based diet after few days, few weeks, and then that time I didn't understand. It's not like this, not working like this. Nobody likes to be on a diet, but this is not like a diet. This is lifestyle, because you decide to make this lifestyle because you don't want to give these people money to doing this to these animals who are not using money, but they are, we took them into our businesses, into our life, but they don't have anything to do with this. And animals never used to be human food. This is only human fantasy to do this. It's it's kind of satanic idea. It's very devilish when you realize how it is. This is hand. Animals have legs. They have similar part of the body. Just imagine to eat this. It's a part of the body. But we are disconnected, and to not understand, to continue eating this
diet. Only once I called myself vegan.
So he's saying also about diet, and you see, he said why I'm no longer vegan, and he said he called himself only one time vegan even.
And it wasn't with my mouth. I wrote a comment on a video. So deep down I understood that I'm part of it, but I never said to anybody, go vegan, because I didn't want to support veganism.
So people tell other people go vegan because first of all they want other people to have this amazing feeling. When you are vegan, you feel, and you do it in correct way, because it can be so many different ways of eating plant-based diet, vegan diet. If you do it correctly, you feel like you feel like a butterfly. You feel so happy. You feel so light. You feel grateful. You have energy. You have ideas. Everything's starting to you change your mood. You are becoming a different person. You are changing your sleeping habits. Then you are changing whole your life. It's just amazing. And they say also go vegan because so many people with good heart, they really cannot. They don't want these animals suffering. These animals, they need advocates. They are somewhere there in this building now, in the buildings, in the slaughterhouses now, and there's nobody outside doing something for them. They don't have any chance to defend themselves. If we are carnivore, if we are talking all the time about nature, and he's talking about nature, Okay, so go to nature and face the nature, because you know it's easy to kill small chicken, yes, it's easy with knife, but if you're gonna go to the forest and you're gonna meet wild pig, wild boar, or you're gonna go to Africa where he's supposed to go also, if you're gonna meet bigger animal, what you gonna do? You're gonna see the rules. This is not nature, you know, to close these animals, and without, you know, there's no, they don't have any chance even to run. In nature, animals can always run, they have chance, right? Here they don't have, so people say go vegan. So he wasn't never vegan, never, as you see, because I don't believe even this story anymore.
It was all about sun gazing and that all food is bad.
So he's trying to make people thinking that these vegans are so strange people doing sun gazing, you know, and already people who make sun gazing are so much blackouted, black-nailed, right? So he's trying to make people believing they are communists, they are sun gazers, they are anarchists. What else?
Because all food ages you, which is true. But when you
So all food ages you.
don't understand anything about biology and
All food ages you. So do you mean here, does he mean here that I don't want to get old, so I'm gonna stop eating, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna die, right? Where's the sense? Doesn't have logic here. All food ages you. Every living being eats food, needs food. So what is about this aging? So this is also argument to make people, I don't know how to say it, but it's like to make people even believing like the eating it's wrong, eating it's bad for you, it's gonna age you.
nutrition, you don't understand that when you stop eating animal foods, you simply start eating yourself. You go on a fast.
No way, eating yourself. I see so many, I showed a picture of my brother, and so many people, they look normal, nobody is dying. Some people are more skinny, but it's nice to be more light. And in a society when so many people is obese, of course when you see someone more you know, skinny, everybody's telling him, oh my god, you are dying, you are anemic, blah 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 blah, while this person is perfectly healthy and happy. You know, all these comments around of the people who think you have to be fat, and when you eat animal food, maybe you're gonna be more, you know, maybe you're not gonna have wrinkles, maybe you're gonna look more smooth, but this is fake. Yeah, because you have nice skin, you have you don't have wrinkles, but inside in your body is total mess. Maybe inside is growing cancer already, maybe you're gonna get heart attack. This is what's happening, you know, from all this dead animals, eating dead animals. It's not meat, it's dead animal. They use only, you know, this name to cover, to not catch connection. What is really this thing?
Starvation.
What starvation? I had today like 1 kilo of mandarins, a few oranges. I had some figs. I had some oats. I had some pasta. Everything is delicious. And so much food. Why from this food I'm gonna? Where's the starvation? Where's the starvation?
October, November 2014, I stopped eating fish. November, December, I stopped eating eggs and cottage cheese.
So you see, and what is this like? What is the diet? Cottage cheese and but anyway, it's still in this December. He's still not vegan. Not vegan, never vegan, but not even doing plant-based diet still.
Technically, I go on a vegan diet, but I sure still didn't believe that killing animals is wrong. And actually, when you check the comments on the videos,
I couldn't understand here. I will make this like one sec. I will make a little bit back, because I don't understand if he was thinking that killing animals is wrong, or no. I cannot catch this. So let's see.
but I sure still didn't believe that killing animals is wrong.
Okay, so you see another thing. He's trying here to tell it to try people, to make this, to have the feeling it's not wrong, and so he didn't have. If the story is true here, he was never, even thinking this way. So he wasn't vegan technically. He didn't say here what he used to eat as well. Let's maybe in the other part of the video.
And actually, when you check the comments on the videos back then, I was defending meat because I didn't believe that it's unhealthy.
So you see, no single reason, no motivation, no passion, nothing to even try this plant-based diet. No reason, just so not possible to do also this way, this lifestyle.
I was not a vegan in such a sense.
Of course. So why the title of the video is why I'm no longer vegan? So I was not a vegan in such a sense. So you see, like never was vegan.
2 days before New Year's, it's -7 degrees outside. I shit myself for the first time in my adult life. Because when you eat plants, because they are indigestible, you get a lot of pressure and you gotta go to the toilet a lot.
So I was repeating this false statement that plants are undigestible. I don't see this issue at all. I never shit my pants on a vegan diet. I never listened to this story from anybody. And I can tell you that I shit my pants on a carnivore diet. This is what's gonna happen to you. Sometimes from milk, you're gonna have this problem, and sometimes it's gonna happen from meat. But if you're gonna eat wrong food, if you're gonna have wrong meat, then you're gonna not only shit yourself, but you can almost die from this. This is how you're gonna get sick. This is how sick you're gonna be.
And because there was nowhere to go, I was on the street. It happened. And because of muscle atrophy, it's hard to control it.
Muscle atrophy. So it's in December here. In December, he just gave up the last animal products from his diet, from his menu, and he already got muscle atrophy because it's had reason. I know people. I used to be 3 years before, and I'm again now vegan. And I know so many people in my family never think like this happened. What muscle atrophy? My father, because of vegan diet, at the age almost 60 years old, he started to run, and people around shocked. My father got off medications and started to run, lost a lot of kilos. Now he's light, and he likes this. His blood results are better, and he doesn't go to doctor with any troubles anymore. What he's talking here, my parents don't wear, the diapers or something like this. Come on, and they are over 60. So, to be honest, this now when I watch this like this way, I never watched this with so many. I didn't put so much attention because, I'm a person that I trust, I believe too much. I listened to the story, so he told the story, his story, okay. But now, when I went back to veganism, and I have both perspectives, ex-vegan, carnivore, and again vegan, now I understand what is going on. This story is a lie. This is what muscle atrophy you have after already few days of not eating animal flesh or animal secretion or anything like this. Come on.
It was horrible. I went home on the train, everything smelled.
He has trauma from this experience. Of course, this is terrible experience, but animals are living in their own shit for whole lives. It's living in misery, and after living in all shit, they are killed. this is something. This is the thing, right? That's why I decided to be vegan again, and I'm gonna continue this time. I know my mistakes, but so he has trauma only because of this, and he can wash his pants and he can clean himself after, and that's it. And what about these animals? This is their daily life, the miserable life in own shit, right? And from these ugly places, and you're gonna see even organic farms like this. From this, when animals cannot clean themselves in any way, and the birds also cannot, and they are super clean in nature animals, and they cannot do it. And after they take these animals and they kill them. Just imagine it's your situation, You never just imagine to happen it to yourself. It's something unbelievable, completely. It's something like a horror.
2 days later, I get pneumonia for the first time in my life because of the cold. I probably almost died.
Oh my God! So to get sick on vegan diet, I don't see my parents or people I know getting sick like this. I got sick three times on a vegan diet, but now I understand that I was really eating wrong. I was eating too much protein, too much fat. I didn't focus on carbs. I didn't know how to combine, and it happened, yeah. But now I'm trying to do it more calm, and I'm planning it in a different way. But this is unbelievable story, to be honest. It's hard to believe all this.
That's how I spent my New Year's. Everything here hurt. I could hardly breathe. But I got over it. January, February 2015. I believe that eating raw foods is the most natural way. Of course, I didn't realize that I was eating man-made plants.
When you are eating cow, from where this cow is coming? It's man-made cow. You're never gonna see this cow in nature. Never ever. I travel more than 20 countries. I never see cow in nature. They are only the human did this. Human breed them. It doesn't exist in nature. This species. You're not gonna find also these pigs, right? Also, they don't exist. You're gonna find wild pigs. They are different, but man-made. And right on his channel, he's promoting raw food, raw meat. But this is opposite, right? This is the correct one. These plants are much better when they are raw. It's easier to digest. Because animals don't cook. When you cook these plants, yeah, you are losing enzymes. That's true. I don't know how fire can help, but also it's not wrong to cook them, I think, if you want.
I was mostly into vegetables and nuts.
Okay, vegetables and nuts. So just imagine if it's true, but it's not true. Now I am sure it's not true. He've never tried this even. But into vegetables and nuts, what is this diet? Where are you gonna get energy? When you gonna get sugar? How you gonna get this? It's boring also to eat only vegetables. You need something sweet. Without sweetness, it's difficult to move around, to go through the day. And I haven't eaten sugar a long time. I had some juices on this carnivore diet. I had some fruit here and there, but it's absolutely too little.
I tried to eat a lot of.
And now when I switch to this high carb, I see my brain is completely different. It's like a magic.
Fat, which were plant oils. And because I
plant oils, so he was eating oils. All of the vegan doctors that I listen them, they don't recommend eating oils. They don't recommend it. So when you want to try this lifestyle, you have to educate yourself. This is normal. Whatever you're gonna do in your life, when I go for an interview for a job, I educate myself to be prepared. I watch about this. I study this. Everything I always like to research. So you have to also research that. No, they don't recommend oils. So this is something here really, really fishy.
I also cooked them. I couldn't stand eating them raw.
It's not a problem at all. Raw carrot. I like so much. I like even raw onion. I was missing. I missed onion so much on this carnivore diet that I cannot stop eating onion. You know, it's such a nice taste. Really, it's nothing wrong to eat them raw, and you can make it in so many ways. And like, I will tell you once about my ideas how to eat it in a fancy way and to get all this nice stuff in your body.
I messed up my arteries for sure in that time.
Oh my God, yeah, with oils for sure, but like how so nuts, vegetables, and oil, like drinking this oil or what? Strange.
March 2015, I started getting allergic to everything that I eat, the avocados especially.
So we have avocado, so we have here kind of high fat, low carb diet, zero carb diet.
And the rest is pretty much history. I'll link to a video where I talked about what happened then, because I was hospitalized in May. Then I was sent off psychiatry.
Wow, this is unbelievable. It's only few, and we have here Mike, oh, he went fully vegan in December, so already all these problems, I cannot see this, honestly, I cannot see these problems that people that I know they are vegan, I never see this.
Because I get really mentally ill.
Maybe because no sugar, if the story is true, maybe because no sugar. Yeah, no sugar, you're gonna get mentally ill 100%. Depression gonna hit you. If you are on carnivore diet, in the beginning you're gonna feel nice, you're gonna feel different, the body works different, depends what was your diet before this carnivore, but with time you're gonna see, you're gonna start thinking about drugs, you're gonna start, searching for stimulants, coffees, and maybe after alcohol, who knows, but maybe nothing, but this is how it makes you, it makes your brain, you don't have any ideas, you are not creative anymore after 2 years actually, because the third year I was on this carnivore diet, it was like this, in the beginning maybe different, but still, I was much better as a vegan, and then I made a comparison, and I was like, wow, why I only speak about carnivore diet, I have to make comparison, and absolutely vegan diet, plant-based diet was just much better than this carnivore diet for so many ways, especially mentally.
From veganism and starvation, because I went on a 1 month fast after something happened with my stomach.
1 month fast, wow, what does it mean that he didn't eat anything for 1 month? Come on, I haven't had one day break with food, and I eat today 1 kilo of mandarins, some oranges, oats, some pasta, plenty of food. Why should I go also for 1 month water fast? It's unbelievable. It's difficult to be like this. I don't even believe this. Or if he was really mentally, maybe he was mentally ill before and after doing this stuff. I have no idea, but sounds unbelievable to me. Not realistic.
It was probably because I was so sick that I couldn't eat anymore.
Wow, it looks like it's you have to make this because it's that doesn't look real again for me, doesn't. And it's a little bit difficult for me to tell this because I was such a big fan and I admired him, and maybe I was a little bit because you guys know me also, some of you, and I was admired so much, and sometimes woman, she has some man object and maybe he's a bad guy, but she when you have some feelings, something click there, then you are getting blind a bit, you don't see the bad things in the person, or you don't see something wrong, you cannot see that, so now I see this is doesn't sound real for me, this story doesn't sound for me true. That's my feeling. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
After the fast, I was really fucked up, and I tried juicing, and later I ate some fruit, Nothing helped, of course, because I was slowly dying.
Why? Why dying? Okay, if it was true that with this fasting and he gonna start eating fruit, why dying? Where's these people dying? Where's these people dying? I don't see so many vegans in my family, and come on. And I also do. You're not gonna die. They don't die, and I'm gonna prove you, like, how many years you can be this, and you're gonna be fantastic.
And I didn't realize it because of the mental illness that was setting in. And that's the thing about veganism. I will link you an article where Dr. Reedy explains why it causes mental illness. Paranoia, for example, is very common among vegans.
No way, no way. I told you I know successful vegans. I know people who are very into businesses, their brain works, and this story, I can say, for me, doesn't sound true.
We've never had this kind of a diet because in nature you cannot survive without meat. And now people...
I live almost off grid, and no way to find meat in nature. No way, no way. I found trees here, strawberry trees. There's tree that's growing a fruit, looks like strawberry, a little bit different, much different, but has something in common. You're gonna move around, you're gonna find something. But no way, it's not easy. People in nature, I don't believe they have meat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. This is not possible. Maybe they have once a while, and when you're gonna start really looking honestly into this topic, you're gonna see that maybe 60 years ago, 70 years ago, 100 years ago, people used to eat meat once a month maybe. Never people used to eat so much meat like today. It wasn't even like this available. So all these diseases came, now very strong, like cancer, heart attack, and so on, diabetes.
We eat a lot of carbs that turn into fat, but the fat has no vitamin.
How carbs turn into fat. These carbs, when you eat, they are burned. So I eat a big meal of carbs, and then I go running, or I do normal things. I go to my job, whatever, and I'm hungry, and I see not fat. It's not. I'm not getting fat, Like he's explaining here.
It's empty calories, so to speak. And when you also don't get beat.
You have sugar there, yes. This is what glucose. This is what your body needs to function.
Well, when all of those water-soluble vitamins, you end up mentally ill because in nature there would be no way to live like that. And now we kind of survive, but we miss all of these nutrients. And then vegans say, well, why aren't vegans dead? They're not supposed to be dead. The plan is to make you ill, especially mentally ill.
The mental illness you're gonna see around. This problem have people who eat meat. They are not vegans. It's people who have mental illness. And what's gonna make you mentally ill is eating dead animals. It's guaranteed, because no sugar. If you eat a lot of animals, you're not gonna have even space to eat this. But especially on this carnivore diet, you're gonna get mentally ill. You're gonna get depressed. You're gonna see that some of these carnivore people, they need some medications to get up from bed even. So it's not true. True is they want to make you ill, especially mentally. But this is why this meat. This is the meat making this animal food. This animal protein is not good for people, right? And he's promoting raw meat, eating raw meat. Just imagine you eat this raw meat every day. This is something like a punishment. It's no tasty. It's no fun. Just imagine you are in the house where are 10 people living this lifestyle, and everybody eating this raw meat. This is like kind of satanic ritual. It's so scary, to be honest. So this is what's gonna make people mentally ill. And anybody who is eating raw meat and someone gonna see this person, people think this is mental illness. And these people also told me, I went into raw meat because I used to eat steak tartare, sashimi, carpaccio. Also, I ate this before because someone pushed me, Magda, try this. I never wanted to eat this, never ever. But after I got into this, I forgot about my reasons before. So people gonna think it's a mental illness, and if you're gonna have if you're gonna have, for example, poison or some problems, and you're gonna go to doctor or hospital, they're gonna ask you what is your diet. If you're gonna say you never know, like everybody's gonna be shocked. You're gonna have troubles maybe.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
So this is what it is. Look, this scenery, these colors, this music. It's. I don't want to watch it because this is something. Maybe it's better not watch. But look, in the opposite, because he said this is people are dying. This is 93-year-old marathon runner, and talking with Dr. T Colin Campbell, which is also like 80 something. Look, this guy is this age. This is 13. This is 93, and this is 81 or 82 years old doctor. And just imagine this situation. They still can run. And these guys, they are on the plant-based vegan diet for decades.
It's my great pleasure to be sitting here today with Mike Fremont, who's a world-class.
And I will link you this interview. You're gonna see this gentleman on the left. He's 93 years old. He speaks normal, and he's gonna tell you his story, which sounds very real. And here is Dr. T Colin Campbell with this China study. Over 80 years old.
This is a great place to exercise, which is part of the game. Either running, there's lots of paths here, there's Rock Creek Park.
Come on. And this is what happened to my father. He went on this vegan diet at the age of I think he was 58 or 59. He started to run slowly. He started with 50 meters, 100 meters. He wasn't able to do this before. And after I was going for a run with my father for 5 kilometers. Come on. So this story here, why I'm no longer vegan, it's just fake. This is fake story. That's it. This is what I think about this. This is my opinion, and people are coming to my channel and commenting. People are angry. So also sv3rige says that vegan is a cult. Veganism is a cult, because when you stop being vegan gonna speak bad to you, they're gonna block you and so on. Now I see that so many people who are into this kind of lifestyle, they are reacting this way. I don't even blame them, because I was the same. Because when you are into this, you believe you cannot eat plants, you believe you cannot eat fiber, you believe sugar is bad for you, you believe it's like, this is like a religion. And you believe it's so true, and you don't see any other opinions, you don't see any other facts, you only think this way. So I also learned a lot from his channel, and in one of his videos, very old videos, he said, like, open-minded means when you can accept there are different possibilities. So these people who come to my channel, they don't accept it, most of them, some yes, but some no, and I don't blame them, but this is like a cult, and when you are in the cult, you don't know that you are in the cult, right? This is many times people are not aware of this, but this is like it is, the people sound like this, and there is a lot of young people without any clue about nutrition, and he doesn't have a clue about nutrition to just go to his website, it's about music, that's it, it's not nothing, but you don't have to, right? You don't have to be any expert. You can speak from your experience, but this story sounds for me fake, doesn't sound real. That's it. What is this for me? Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.